And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 99, shortstop, Ace the Kid.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Marte retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a left for Miami as the lead remains 3-1.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, Starling.
Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got to hurry, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Gregory Polanco.
Looped out towards short. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally. Strand a couple, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Stepping in, Ace the Kid. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Shot toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Digging in, Alejandro Cortez, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. 1 out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilmer Flores. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Flores.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Riddle is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins leave one. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Second baseman, number 51.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at...
Ready for another chance. Ace the Kid. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
At the plate, Alejandro Cortez, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Alejandro Cortez.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco in a few steps as he takes it. Two down. So it's first and second with two men gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
Third baseman, Brian
Brinson at second.
Anderson.
The Kid on at first with two down.
Come on,
Hit high and deep to right center. Marte on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leading off the inning. Ace the Kid, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Starling Marte. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Round out victim last time.
Marte.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack. The speedster, he's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrating.
Well, the plays. Been made, and that retires the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Ace the Kid, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings, down by a ball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Number 25 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light.
So coming to the plate, Ace the Kid, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Now a curveball left up in the zone as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Buccos took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Joe Musgrove wins his 3rd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Tonight for the victorious Pirates, 6 runs, 11.
So with runners at the corners here and 2 gone, it looks like they'll make a move to the bench, and we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ace the Kid.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Claudio Samuel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Claudio Samuel.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Pirates used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chad Kuhl gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 7 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Wei-Yin Chen is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Weekly hit to third. Carpenter is there, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls.
Kramer has it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great.
Elias Diaz, the next to hit, comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. And a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now to the plate, Ace the Kid. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Ace the Kid. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hammers it to deep right field. Chisenhall looks up. Gone!
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitcher.
Striding in, Ace the Kid, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
Here's Leonis Martin. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Leonis Martin.
A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
They get the run there, but
into the box, Kevin Pillar. He went down on strikes last time up.
Number 16, Kevin.
Up. The Kid waits on it. 1 away. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these 2 teams, and we may not be done yet. So standing in, Ace the Kid, and he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Pillar, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Number 2. Leonis.
Digging in once again, Leonis Martin. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Reined in, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 15-8 is the way this one ends. Pittsburgh took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jamison Taillon earned his 5th win of the year. Wei-Yin Chen was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire
After executing a rare batting feat, this player receives a call he would never have expected.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Play ball.
Ready now, Ace the Kid. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ace the Kid.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm a bit worried about the second hitter.
Here's Echeverria now. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Echeverria.
Short. To his left, the Kid. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
Number 6.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground is short. The Kid is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
Leading off for Miami, the shortstop.
Stepping in, Ace the Kid. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Striding in once again, Ace the Kid, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. Line drive to center field. Conforto is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now in the box, Ace the Kid, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
McNeil will stay with it as he 4-2 the final score tonight. The Metropolitans came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Noah Syndergaard with his 4th win this season. Danny Salazar pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
The batter, number 99, shortstop, Ace the Kid.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone into the upper tank.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Victorious New York Mets, 2 runs.
And a welcome to... Now at the plate, Ace the Kid. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First offering on its way. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
I mean, he absolutely smoked that baseball right there, but was he watching it, Dan?
Oh, that was a tough one right there. You know, as a hitter, you should be thinking extra bases coming out of the box. He definitely squared this one up. Pretty good chance, though, D-Row. He should have been standing on second base with a double.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now he'll bluff the throw to first and fire back to second. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Now batting, Ace the Kid.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll it.
Set to get his day started, Sean Lintner. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to turned around in a hurry. And there's one away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins.
Ready to take his hacks again. Ace the Kid, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the fourth inning. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department. Standing in, Brian Anderson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Offered and missed. Here's the throw. And he is in there. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So a runner at third here with one gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. McNeil backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. At the plate, Alberto Esquivel. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Esquivel.
Liner towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
That's the way to hit the ball right there. Good job.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the slick fielding shortstop, Adeiny Hechavarria. To short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Making his way to the plate, Ace the Kid, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world.
At the plate, Sean Lintner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
J.D.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward the alley in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got to kick.
Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Ozuna.
This is popped up. Anderson is there. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that ends the inning. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Ace the Kid, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. To the right side and through, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Now batting, third baseman.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you a little.
Oh, it does irk you. Oh, it does, because, D-Roy, the only way you're going to get into this game.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out. So coming to the plate, Alberto Esquivel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now batting, the center.
Here's Leonis Martin. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 9 and the Mets 4. Into the box now. Ace the Kid. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Conforto is there. 2 gone.
That's one of